On March 11, 2011, a massive undersea earthquake struck off the northeastern coast of Japan. Measuring 9.0 on the Richter scale, it was one of the most powerful earthquakes ever recorded. The seismic shock triggered a series of devastating tsunami waves, some reaching heights of over 40 meters, which surged towards the Japanese mainland at incredible speeds. This catastrophic event not only claimed thousands of lives, but also led to one of the most significant nuclear disasters in history at the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant. As the tsunami waves crashed ashore, they wreaked havoc across coastal towns and cities, washing away buildings, infrastructure, and entire neighborhoods. The devastation was immediate and profound. In the aftermath, emergency responders faced overwhelming challenges as they navigated the destruction, searching for survivors amidst the debris. The full scale of the disaster was unfolding not just along the coast but within the Fukushima nuclear facility itself. When the tsunami hit the Fukushima plant, it flooded the facility and disabled important safety systems. The loss of power prevented the cooling systems from functioning, which is critical in maintaining safe temperatures within the reactor cores. Simultaneously, hydrogen gas that built up within the reactors caused explosions, leading to the release of radioactive materials into the environment. The core meltdowns marked the beginning of an extensive nuclear crisis, triggering widespread panic and evacuation orders across the region. The impact of the radiation released into the environment was profound. The immediate area surrounding the Fukushima plant, designated as an exclusion zone, was evacuated swiftly, with residents forced to leave their homes and lives behind. As radiation levels surged, the Japanese government implemented measures to contain the nuclear disaster, but the threat to both human health and the environment was already in motion. In the following days, experts began monitoring the release of radioactive isotopes into the atmosphere and surrounding ocean. Reports indicated that iodine-131, cesium-134, and cesium-137 were among the harmful isotopes detected. These substances posed serious health risks, including increased cancer rates and other illnesses among those exposed. The ocean, particularly, was a significant concern, as radioactivity spread through the currents, affecting marine life and ecosystems in unprecedented ways. The release of radioactive materials into the Pacific Ocean sparked fears over contamination of seafood, which plays a major role in Japan's food culture and economy. Fishermen and their communities felt the direct impact as fishing bans were enforced. The long-term effects of radiation on oceanic ecosystems began to unfold, with studies revealing altered behaviors and genetic mutations in various marine species. The radiation pollution did not respect borders, leading to environmental concerns across the Pacific Rim and beyond, affecting countries such as the United States, where traces of cesium were detected on the West Coast. As these events unfolded, the air quality also became a significant issue. Radioactive particles released into the atmosphere began to settle over vast areas, leading to contamination concerns. The government initiated cleanup efforts, and scientists were deployed to assess the extent of radiation in the air. Various regions in and around Fukushima faced challenges with air pollution, leading to further scrutiny and testing of food and water sources. The land surrounding the Fukushima plant underwent extensive changes as well. The immediate exclusion zone, established to shield residents from radiation exposure, was a stark reminder of the disaster's impact. Homes, schools, and farms lay abandoned, consumed by nature as time passed. Decontamination efforts began, focusing on cleaning affected areas, but restoring the land to its pre-disaster state proved complex and challenging. As months turned into years, the long-term repercussions of the disaster continued to unfold. The journey of recovery and rebuilding was fraught with difficulties, as radiation contamination remained a lingering concern. Communities struggled with the psychological toll of displacement and uncertainty about their future. Businesses reopened, but the fishing industry faced ongoing scrutiny and distrust from consumers wary of radiation in seafood. In 2020, the Japanese government announced plans to release treated radioactive water from the Fukushima plant into the ocean. This decision was met with intense opposition from local fishing communities and environmental groups. Concerns over the long-term impacts of radiation in the ocean persisted, as many worried about the potential consequences for marine ecosystems and human health. The Fukushima disaster not only reshaped perceptions of nuclear energy but also catalyzed a global conversation about safety, preparedness, and the environmental impacts of nuclear power. Countries re-evaluated their nuclear policies, leading to increased safety regulations and protocols aimed at preventing similar disasters worldwide. The haunting legacy of Fukushima served as a powerful reminder of the delicate balance between technological advancement and environmental stewardship. The interconnectedness of air, land, and ocean became starkly evident as the repercussions of radiation pollution became clear. The event reshaped not just the landscape of Japan but also the global narrative surrounding energy production and environmental responsibility. In the wake of the disaster, a movement towards sustainable energy sources gained momentum, highlighting the urgent need for a transition away from nuclear dependency. As the world looked on, the lessons learned from the Fukushima disaster continued to resonate, reminding us of the fragility of life and the importance of protecting our planet for future generations.